Madam Chairman, City Council, thank you for the opportunity to comment. Some copies of my comments are being handed out. I represent the ACLU here today. I have an intrusive kind of arthritis, and I use city facilities to help with that, and I really appreciate you being supportive of physically challenged citizens of the city. 50 years ago, in June 1964, I was in the gallery of the United States Senate when that council voted to end the filibuster by segregationist senators and pass the Civil Rights Act. This moment in Houston's history, this city hall and this chamber has the same smell of history and opportunity as our nation's capital had that day. In 1964, opponents of the Civil Rights Act said they had the God-given right to discriminate. The government should not force people to associate with oddly hued citizens, and besides, government cannot legislate morality. These are the same arguments used today by opponents of the Houston Equal Rights Ordinance. The ordinance you consider today is grounded in the God-seeking of all the world's religions that require us to see the divine in each human being and respond with compassion and love. And today, we respond with legislation. I see Houston as an international city where people of every imaginable color, physical ability, gender orientation, and culture find a home and build what President Reagan would call a city on a hill, his image reflecting the Sermon on the Mount. That city on a hill is not a geological formation, rather is a civic covenant. You have the chance today to make Houston such a shining beacon of American values. Thank you.
Thank you, Craig. 1 second. Vice Mayor Pro Tem Davis.
Thank you, sir, for coming out. In your fourth paragraph, you mentioned that you lobbied for what we know as today the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So are you somewhat comparing this, what we're going through now? You said it smells.
Yes, I think it's an historic occasion because you have the opportunity to create a structure, as we did, the federal government did in 1964, that reduces discrimination against Houston citizens.
Well, how do we come back, like my colleague, Mr. Kuwash, mentioned, said the young man who was at the bar turned away, so on and so forth, but it doesn't help then. So this is what for the future, for the next person who gets to turn away?
Once the law is implemented, then people have an opportunity to present the grievances to the city. If they found valid that they've been discriminated against because of gender orientation, because of their race, because of national origin, physical disability, then they have opportunity to have redress to that through the city council. I think that will help reduce the amount of discrimination in Houston and make it a more attractive city in this country.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hold on.